They knew that this economic farce that they call the Federal Reserve System was getting ready to come down. It was a balloon, and it was ready to pop. So they had to move all assets over into another virtual space to prevent an incredible, monumental, and tragic and cataclysmic crash of the entire financial system around the world. That needed a cover for them to be able to do what they needed to do to reprogram the entire monetary system of the planet. They did that by releasing this thing, this entity that they called can't say it because we know what we were talking about. You understand what we're talking about. The certificate of VVID, if you understand what I'm saying, and number 19 meaning being AI. But what I'm saying to you is that was the cover for the Great Reset. But what they're getting ready to do so that the Great Reset is under the cover of some kind of environmental, some great environmental saving that they want to do. They want to bring the planet into this green space. But what happens is to do that, they have to crop the population. They have to completely take out through scientific measures, because they can't use the bombs, they can't use the A-bombs, they can't use nuclear weapons, because they'll wipe themselves out as well. But they can use micro weapons, nano weapons that we spoke about in 2000 at the Gathering of the Masters in Atlanta. It's here today. It's here right now. So I can give you, on that lecture, on this webinar that's coming up, I'm going to go so deep into the tactical ways that they're using it. You have no clue as to what they have planned for us. We are no longer going to be known as the human or humanoid, or what was the name that they have for us? Hominus erectus, or whatever it is they call us. They have a whole new name that they're getting ready to come with, that they're getting ready to change the human population into. So that is definitely based in metaphysics. If you've been studying metaphysics with me, you will be at the cutting edge of understanding where the attack is taking place in your body and in the soul, in the spirit. How they've found a way to unlock the conduit between the heart, the soul, and the breath, which is the spirit. This is why the lungs are under attack right now, because the lungs are the spirit. The spirit means breath. Espiritu means breath. So they go after the breath. When they go after the breath, they're going after the spirit. When they go after the spirit, the breath and the heart pumps. You see, the two work together. The heart is not a pump. It's a regulator. The real pump is the lungs. That are the lungs. So when they get after the lungs, they're getting after the connection you have to spirit. When you get after the spirit, now the lungs are connected to the heart, which regulates what the lungs bring into the body. That's where the soul sits. It sits in a little chamber in the heart. That's where they go, clear. Okay, and that's where the I forgot the name of it, the auriculus node. It's an auriculus node that's in the heart. The soul sits there. That's why when you look at the ancient Kemetic symbols, they show you the weighing of the heart versus the feather. They don't weigh your brain. They don't weigh your lungs. They weigh your heart, because that's where the soul is. Okay, so when we're looking at that, there is this metaphysical war going on that is definitely undermining the archetypal principles of humanity that are based in the soul and the spirit. You are the original. You are the first order entities. And the second order entities now are staging a coup against your humanity.